Thus convinced by Arjuna, O tormentor of enemies, the Brahmin went home, satisfied by having heard Arjuna's declaration of his prowess. When the wife of the elevated Brahmin was again about to give birth, he went to Arjuna in great anxiety and begged him, "Please protect my child from death." After touching pure water, offering obeisances to Lord Maheshvara, and recollecting the mantras for his celestial weapons, Arjuna strung his bow Gandiva. Arjuna fenced in the house where the birth was taking place by shooting arrows attached to various missiles. Thus the son of Pritha constructed a protective cage of arrows, covering the house upwards, downwards, and sideways. The Brahmin's wife then gave birth, but after the newborn infant had been crying for a short time, he suddenly vanished into the sky in his self-same body. The Brahmin then derided Arjuna in front of Lord Krishna. "Just see how foolish I was to put my faith in the bragging of a eunuch. When neither Pradyumna, Aniruddha, Ram, nor Keshava can save a person, who else can possibly protect him? To hell with that liar Arjuna! To hell with that braggart's bow! He is so foolish that he has deluded himself into thinking he can bring back a person whom destiny has taken away." While the wise Brahmin continued to heap insults upon him, Arjuna employed a mystic incantation to go at once to Samyamani, the city of heaven where Lord Yamaraj resides. Not seeing the Brahmin's child there, Arjuna went to the cities of Agni, Niriti, Soma, Vayu, and Varuna. With weapons at the ready, he searched through all the domains of the universe, from the bottom of the subterranean region to the roof of heaven. Finally, not having found the Brahmin's son anywhere, Arjuna decided to enter the sacred fire, having failed to keep his promise. But just as he was about to do so, Lord Krishna stopped him and spoke the following words. He said, "I will show you the Brahmin's sons, so please don't despise yourself like this. These same men who now criticize us will soon establish our spotless fame." Having thus advised Arjuna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead had Arjuna join him on his divine chariot, and together they set off toward the west. The Lord's chariot passed over the 7 islands of the middle universe, each with its ocean and its 7 principal mountains. Then it crossed the Loka boundary, and entered the vast region of total darkness. In that darkness, the chariot's horses, Shaibya, Sugriva, Meghapushpa, and Balahaka, lost their way. Seeing them in this condition, O best of the Bharats, Lord Krishna, the Supreme Master of all Masters of Yoga, sent his Sudarshan disc before the chariot. That disc shone like thousands of suns. The Lord's Sudarshan disc penetrated the darkness with its blazing effulgence. Racing forward with the speed of the mind, it cut through the fearsome, dense oblivion expanded from primeval matter, as an arrow shot from Lord Ram's bow cuts through his enemy's army. Following the Sudarshan disc, the chariot went beyond the darkness and reached the endless spiritual light of the all-pervasive Brahma Jyoti. As Arjuna beheld this glaring effulgence, his eyes hurt, and so he shut them. From that region they entered a body of water resplendent with huge waves, being churned by a mighty wind. Within that ocean, Arjuna saw an amazing palace, more radiant than anything he had ever seen before. Its beauty was enhanced by thousands of ornamental pillars, bedecked with brilliant gems. In that palace was the huge, awe-inspiring serpent Anantashesha. He shone brilliantly with the radiance emanating from the gems on his thousands of hoods, and reflecting from twice as many fearsome eyes. He resembled white Mount Kailas, and his necks and tongues were dark blue. Arjuna then saw the omnipresent and omnipotent Supreme Personality of Godhead, Mahavishnu, sitting at ease on the serpent bed. His bluish complexion was the color of a dense rain cloud. He wore a beautiful yellow garment. His face looked charming. His broad eyes were most attractive, and he had 8 long, handsome arms. His profuse locks of hair were bathed on all sides in the brilliance reflected from the clusters of precious jewels decorating his crown and earrings. He wore the Kaustubha gem, the mark of Srivatsa, and a garland of forest flowers. Serving that topmost of all lords were his personal attendants, headed by Sunanda and Nanda, his chakra and other weapons in their personified forms, his consort potencies Pushti, Shri, Kirti, and Aja, and all his various mystic powers. Lord Krishna offered homage to himself in this boundless form, and Arjuna, astonished at the sight of Lord Mahavishnu, bowed down as well. Then, as the two of them stood before him with joined palms, the Almighty Mahavishnu, Supreme Master of all rulers of the universe, smiled and spoke to them in a voice full of solemn authority.
I brought the Brahmin's sons here because I wanted to see the two of you, my expansions, who have descended to the earth to save the principles of religion. As soon as you finish killing the demons who burden the earth, quickly come back here to me. Although all your desires are completely fulfilled, O best of exalted personalities, for the benefit of the people in general, you should continue to exemplify religious behavior as the sages Nara and Narayan.
Thus instructed by the Supreme Lord of the topmost planet, Krishna and Arjuna assented by chanting Om, and then they bowed down to Almighty Lord Mahavishnu. Taking the Brahmin's sons with them, they returned with great delight to Dwarka by the same path along which they had come. There they presented the Brahmin with his sons, who were in the same infant bodies in which they had been lost. Having seen the domain of Lord Vishnu, Arjuna was totally amazed. He concluded that whatever extraordinary power a person exhibits can only be a manifestation of Sri Krishna's mercy. Lord Krishna exhibited many other similar heroic pastimes in this world. He apparently enjoyed the pleasures of ordinary human life, and he performed greatly potent fire sacrifices. The Lord having demonstrated his supremacy, at suitable times he showered down all desirable things upon the Brahmins and his other subjects, just as Indra pours down his rain. Now that he had killed many wicked kings and engaged devotees such as Arjuna in killing others, the Lord could easily assure the execution of religious principles through the agency of such pious rulers as Yudhishthira. Thus ends the 89th chapter of the 10th canto of the Shrimad Bhagavatam, entitled Krishna